And things that are going on. We do have our normal streaming program here on Frankly I Don't Give a Fork. On Tuesdays we have map making with me, map making with Emily at 3:45 p.m. We have Legion, of course, at D&D Let's Play on Thursdays at 7 p.m. 7-ish p.m. And then we will be bringing back Matanzo Speaks and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein next Saturday. For those who have tuned in, Francisco's been taking voice acting classes, and he wants to implement a lot of what he's learned into his new segment with a new rebooting of it. And then Sunday, not sure which Sunday yet, it's still in the works. Daniel will be reading Moby Dick, the 800-page Moby Dick. So, if you know an abridged version or a comedy version, we are looking for that so he doesn't have to read a monstrosity again. So, let us know. Email us at franklyidon'tgiveafork@gmail.com, or we check all lines of communication. Some other bits of information that I think would be pretty good to know. Let me transition to Patreon. We now have a Patreon account. It is called Frankly I Don't Give a Fork. Surprise, surprise. And we have decked it out with Maha as our logo. As our mascots. There are different tiers. There's $1 a month for Maha's Golden Coin. It's our eternal thank you for supporting us tier, and your support means the world to us. And we will whisper sweet nothings into the ether about you and hold a very special place in our heart for those that take the time to give a little of themselves to our show. We also have Official Legionette, $3 per month. We have, and that all of these will get you access to our Discord servers, and gives you special access inside of that server for just Patreons, and where you'll get to see perks and spoilers ahead of time. We also have official Legionettes for $6.66, 666 per month. Now, where this gets a little exciting, we have a $15 per month where you get a lot of added bonus perks, but you also get a Maha sticker. This is Maha holding the logo for Legion D&D Let's Play that Daniel has created in this beautiful world. And Maha really has become the mascot of our group. I do really think so. The last tier is still under construction. This will be able to get you 4 t-shirts on in a yearly basis. We are designing the shirts currently now, so that is something to look for. That's Woem's friend. So,
So, what? I'm, I'm a little confused. What are you hoping to learn about us from this?
You. It's what I'm hoping of a better said. Not what I can learn about you, if not what you can help me to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have brought some of the brightest and most sharpest minds in the realm if I just wanted to go and talk about myself.
And
For that, I'd have apples.
at that comment, I'm kind of looking around to see if I recognize anybody famous.
You know what? Roll a perception.
That is a 23.
Somebody's rolling pretty high. As a matter of
Damn.
fact, you see 2 people that you know for a fact, for a fact, are big ballers. This gentleman here, which you actually know his name, Ferris Soullighter, Dwarven Artificer. His main claim to fame is that he found the way of making living armor. He's almost revolutionized the art. He is that prospect. You've heard of him, you've seen his work, you know that when he touches something, merely by his presence almost it seems, it is something of power. And you've also, just by chance, You may have known this gentleman, Eldridge. It's a half orc. But you didn't know that Eldridge was an autistic, but for you, you would have sworn that Eldridge was a wizard. But he is here. And you also know that he's famous because he was a social experiment with that 23. Eldridge was a child lost in the forest, taken in by noblemen that had grown up as a savage barbarian and was taught to be civil.
Hmm.
In many respects, the experiment was looked at as a failure. You have found out through the grapevine that it was some very, very scary people trying to go and establish claims for eugenics. And
Oh.
they believed that they could go and take people and make them into designated creatures of power. Eldridge helped to destroy this. You know that magical college was shut down. You don't remember the name, but and you had heard of it in rumor. But the fact is, you've heard of him with that 23. You've heard of this half orc, this large half orc gentleman that walks around in this same getup, that same leather, that same chaps, all that good stuff.
Making notes.
I'm gonna see. I just went into hello, Grandma. How are you, darling? Daddy missed you. I'm glad that you're here. Now,
Yeah.
well, but that's it though. Everyone else, but as you walk around though, you see this younger gentleman, kind of stringy, scarf loosely wrapped around his neck, but you also go and notice there seems to be tattoos all over his body. Tattoos up along his face, on his neck, into his hairline, all across. And you also go and see someone that's quite quiet in the corner. Female. And you notice when she's sitting there, her eyes are blank wide. But you don't notice much else because she isn't speaking. And this gentleman, a goblin. Not very large, hunched. A goblin. Not very large, covered in jewelry. Hunched. A goblin. With a skull cap and earrings that hang all across his ears and around his chin. He looks quite extravagant, but you have absolutely no idea who that is. And of course, you see Sussex and Lady Hanover. But you see that Windsor will go on stop again. So, there'll be a moment for all of us to go and get to know each other and get a chance to speak. Wilbur, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you prefer
Well, it depends what for, I reckon.
why is that?
Well, suppose it's for clothing. If I'm going into like a cold environment with a lot of blue eyes and stuff, I want to blend in. See.
Practical.
But if we're talking just general aesthetics, yeah, I'd say I'd go with blue.
So I'm more of a blue man, huh? I'm more of a red myself, really. You see when he smiles, because he shows a little bit more of his fangs. Something like that. But no worries. Oh, forgive me, I can't help but to go and play with new people. I have terrible habits. And you actually go and see Lady Hanover walk up to him on the side and gently, ever so slightly, put her hand on his arm. Brother, that's enough. You don't have to go and scare him right off the beginning. Mr. Gord, it's a pleasure.
Same.
We will leave you with Sussex for the time being so she can go and get to know everyone, and I'll go and meet you up with your friends. Thank you for taking our invite and indulging our good Lord.
Well, yeah, no, it's a pleasure. I mean, I couldn't very well pass this up.
No, you couldn't.
Raised eyebrow, but he doesn't say anything.
Red flag, red flag, red flag!
I should have picked red. Damn it!
You see when as that happens, she just gives you a very gentle smile. And forgive me, I have the same dark sense of humor as my brother. We really do need to kind of relax about that. It's what happens when you grow up in the house of noblery, and you're not amongst the normal people.
Out of character, Arcana roll to know what they are. The player has a suspicion, but
Please.
and that is a 17. Are they UNT?
Not sure what Windsor is.
Okay.
You don't think that they UNT. At least, not Windsor.
Hmm.
You do know for a fact that sorcerers do, well, some have draconic blood. He just might be a little bit more on the draconic side of it.
Gotcha.
But he smiles again. Those big burly, those big bright pearly teeth. I'll leave all of you for a moment while I go and I say hello to our friends. Sussex. And you see Sussex, if he could roll his eyes any harder, they were going to the back of his skull and out of his neck. Please, please, Sussex, be kind. Get them to know each other. Get everyone to say hi. I have to go make sure that things are planned. Wilbur, you see that he grabs your hand firmly. And you notice that for a small fella, he's kind of strong. You know, at least small in stature. He goes and gives you a good little shake. I am so excited to have you here. So excited. I have so many things that I want to show you. But before I do that, I need to see where your mind is at, where your merit is. So, and just keep in mind, it's all fun and games.
Yeah, I have fun with this. Sure.
I'm glad. Thank you, Robert. Crab apples, please. And you see the crab apples will just kind of hang for there for a second.
Yes, my lord. I'll make sure to go and get the other part of the phase of testing started. Thank you.
You see the way they go and they walk out. Crab apples kind of turns back to all of you.
Hey, you all stay here until second part of testing. Anybody sneaks out, I'll break your fucking toes.
And she walked right back out.
I love crab apples so much.
As soon as she walks out, Wilbur's gonna look down. Like, got me steel-toed boots. I'm good.
So with that, as we go off to that, allow us to go back to the main crew. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How do
I'm
Shift-
so Bob.
Shift and click to drag.
shift? All right.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
So, please, the good Lord Windsor has helped me to we have a lunch prepared for all of you, and we'll be able to go and get you all changed into proper clothing for our meeting.
Proper
And that's a good
clothing.
thing.
What?
Proper clothing.
Oh yes. We don't have fur. We need different clothes.
Well, yes. Well, keep in mind, you are going to be present in front of our Lord Windsor. So, and forgive me, I just got Frederick Stint's accents back because I completely lost it when I first went to speak. But
Yeah.
but yes, I would like very much to well, not to sound impolite, but all of you look a little bit worse for wear. So we have clothes set up for all of you, which is the reason why we were asking about your tabaxi, because we have a robe set up for them.
Oh, I bet I kind of like look down at Rob, and I'm like, I bet they would love that, right, Rob?
Yes. Bob thinks so for sure.
Oh, it's Bob, not Rob.
Oh, that's my full name.
That's even better.
And you actually see that Frederick Stint will kind of look up.
I would have thought that your name was Bob last night, but it's fine.
It's yeah. I sometimes call them Rob. They rhyme so easily, so it just kind of slips out of my mouth. Wrong.
Yes.
I love you.
It's not a deception, DM. Don't make me roll deception.
Also, you already told him I was.
I did.
All of you, I think all of you are a little bit hungry. Please, let's put you all.
Really? Oh, I don't mind. I, Bob, can definitely wear a robe, even though I'm maybe a foot taller than that other.
I kind of put my hand to where Maha's like height would be, and like I kind of go like, yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
In whatever world all of you seem to live in this moment, you notice that the butler Baltus has slowly made his way up to Mahan. And as it leans down, you can hear the
Ooh, clockwork stuff, huh?
It puts his hand on his chest. Baltus would like to take you to your quarters. Please.
we get quarters and
You are
clothes.
a guest of honor since the House of Windsor. Of course, you get to go home.
Wow,
If you're outside,
Wilbur did good this time.
Where is Wilbur?
Yeah.
he has been separated from your group so that it does not affect his testing.
Oh.
What happens if Wilbur does not do well in tests?
You go home.
Oh, that's okay. I thought, okay, that's much better than what I was thinking you were gonna say.
What were you thinking I was going to say?
I thought maybe we die.
Well, Crabapples has threatened us many times today, so maybe
That is
that's
part of
why.
Crabapple's. That is part of Crabapple's charm. She's not going to harm you unless you try to steal something. If you try to steal something, the most likely she's going to stab you.
Oh. That's a fair
Okay.
response.
Oh, okay. So, when do we get to watch Tess?
Oh well, you see that he takes out his little sundial. But first, we need to get you to your quarters, showered, and then clothed, and then we will be able to go and have you come down to the main hall.
Shower.
Yes.
Bob is fine. Okay.
But
You see that Ronan will walk in between all of you. We're sorry. We're just not accustomed to this.
What are you talking about? Yes, this is, how I live all the time.
oh, your father, Master God, we know about him quite well. I would not go and say that his first mention was as large as this manner, and we do say sorry for any of your losses from the Green Dragon attack. Mr. Windsor actually sent flowers for your family. You may not know that he's a silent philanthropist.
Thank you. I have an announcement. We have a new follower. Thank you so much for jumping in. Just got a news alert. So shout out to, let me pronounce this right.
hello, new person. Good luck pronouncing that.
Riley Nikki 2922. Riley Nikki. I feel like you're taunting me now by saying that in chat. Yossi believes in you. He has
I'm gonna guess it's Rylinky.
Rylinky.
Yeah.
That would be Raylin Kai.
They said your real name, Raven. Now how about power?
And your surname is 2922.
But anyways, that is besides the point.
But yes, no, Lord Windsor's a silent philanthropist, and he did hear about what has happened with that Green Dragon attack.
As soon as you mentioned the dragon attack, like my face, like kind of just like stone face, like I'm very upset by this.
Well, I'm. Oh, forgive me. Sometimes I speak without thinking. I didn't mean to offend.
Oh wait, you're not there to look
Yeah.
at.
That's what I was about to go. Hi.
That is not my intention. Forgive me. I am. Sometimes I forget my. I am an information broker for Lord Ginzo. It's my duty to know these things.
Archie does a cat thing that rubs his head against you.
Aw, I kind of just pet Archie.
Maha's gonna look at you guys. He didn't know about this green dragon attack, so
No.
Maha's just like,
It was some time ago. But some wounds take time to heal. But please, with all sincerity, allow me to take you to your rooms with Master Voltis. We will I will make it up to you.
Maha is going to be very interested in the Master Boltus. And can I see anything like funky?
Make that perception round.
Ooh. I like perception. Oh wait,
Is like a
does it go through? Oh, I don't have the plugin set up right. 1 second.
Oh, you can roll your dice.
Roll them dice.
I rolled a 14. I gotta make sure the plugin is set up correctly.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
with that 14, it seems from far away this is some type of large bipedal bull goat thing. Up close, this is a large something or other covered in animal furs, large horns, and eyes that are alive that should not be.
So
But
they're
it is-
alive.
It is exceptionally large. It is, I mean, just everywhere, just big, just whatever it is, it's just this big, big thing. But
But I don't really see any like mechanical work. Sorry.
no, they seem to hide it quite well.
And it wasn't told. We weren't told who made it. It was just made at Bolton or at the castle somewhere, right?
It was just as one of the many wonders of Castle Windsor. But no, they haven't told you who made it.
Ooh. As we're walking with Boltus, Rob, the midwife elf, would like to kind of lean in next to Boltus and see if I, like, in his personal space. And first of all, do they act weird around me if I get really close?
Not at all. It doesn't even flinch. It shows no emotion whatsoever.
So cool. Maha is going to quietly ask, who is your creator? Boltus.
It breathes in for a second. You see this large chest. Up in and out.
Ooh.
Boltus is created by Master Sussex, Arch Artificer, the House of Windsor.
Does that name mean anything to us?
Not to you.
We haven't met Lord Sussex yet,
Mm-hmm.
right? But he said Lord Sussex of the House of Windsor. Is that what I heard?
Arch Artificer of the House of Windsor.
Ooh. Maha's eyes get really big, and Maha's like, does Master Boltus have, what's the word I'm thinking of? The artist's mark. What's the word?
Oh, the Maker's Mark?
Yeah, Maker's Mark.
A
Yes.
signature.
Signature from
Nature.
Like an artist signature?
It looks at both. It looks at both of you and tilts its head to side. I'm sorry. Bolt is not sure what you mean. Forgive me. Boltus is still learning.
How old are you?
Boltus is 9 years old. First copy of Boltus. There are 5 in total in the House of Windsor.
Oh. Do you all share the same mind? Like, can you see what your other ones are seeing at the same time, or be like, I want some pudding? And then suddenly another one will be like, I want some pudding too.
I'm sorry. Boltus is still learning. Boltus does not understand what you mean.
Oh, that's okay. Now I want pudding.
Would you like
In real life, or?
find you some pudding?
You can do that?
Oh, Boltus is very skilled.
Yeah.
Very well made. Boltus is.
Yes.
Fine crafts.
Boltus is pinnacle of artisanal technology. Or as Master Sussex says, his favorite.
Aw. Can I touch you, Boltus?
It extends its hand out. And as it does, you notice just sheer width of the hand, the thickness of the arm. Just,
Does it sound like
Yes.
I'm gonna be like touch his paw and be like, do you feel this?
no.
Oh.
Boltus is not a living creature yet.
Yeah, that's cool. We made a creature in the house, kinda.
Have you also made Boltuses?
No, we made a flesh golem. Really bad though.
You see it stop, and you can hear it. I'm sorry. Boltus is still learning. Boltus does not know what flesh golem is.
Well, a flesh golem. Maha, why don't you tell him what I'm...
Yeah, I think that Bob is excited to try on new robes.
Yeah.
Boltus will view to your rooms. And as you continue in, you see the sheer beauty of this place. It's old, but it is beautiful. Exquisitely made in so many different ways. Allow me to find the proper place to put you all. And we're going to be doing some teleporting. Teleport! Oh,
Yeah, kind of the same music. That was great.
Master Boltus.
Oh, there we are.
In
I'm
this
gonna-
section,
Test this real quick.
this is your wing of Castle Windsor. There is a table for eating, a place for sitting, a place for sleeping, a place for talking, a place to study, a place to clean. Please feel free to walk around in your wing. Be very careful in your excursions into Castle Windsor. There are many creatures who live here. Not all of them as polite as Boltus. Do you have any questions?
Yes. Looks at Rory and can Bob leave room?
This is your wing. You may stay in this wing until you are told for. You are not to head down the steps. Please.
We get a wing.
Yes.
Oh. If we need you, can we call for you?
Oh, there are many ways to do this. And he extends his finger, and you'll see that there are bells down every hall, and a bell in every room.
A
Ring
bell.
bell once for Boltus 1, twice for Boltus 2, and so forth.
Which
We should come.
which Boltus are
Boltus
you?
one.
You're Boltus 1.
I am Boltus 1. I am the oldest gray sheep.
Oh. Cool. What if Bob would like to talk to both 2 and 5?
But Boltus is learning. I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Thank you, Boltus 1. You are very
Yeah.
well crafted.
Thank you. But please, feel free. And you see that he walks up to this door here. Go inside and enjoy. They have many of great things there for all of you. I will be down the hall. Be safe.
Oh,
You,
And
very
as it walks
ominous.
away,
you too.
as it walks away, you actually go in here number 2. Are we going to talk about how frightening that was? This whole endeavor, how absolutely terrifying this is.
You think Boltus is terrifying?
You don't?
No.
You see Ronan? I don't. And he just walks right into the bathroom. Do.
Ooh, bathroom. Count me in.
I thought you were about to burst through the kitchen wall just now.
Boop.
Oh. Bob the
Wouldn't-
midwife is going to walk around.
Sure. So as all of you start to go in then, and you go into this washroom, you see that there are exquisite soaps and lavenders and roses. There's lots of flowers here. There's lots of plant life.
BRB.
Before you can go and tell that it seems almost kind of like a communal shower almost. There's quite a few showers here. There's quite a few baths here. And it's this is lavish in a way that you would expect of a dude, but communal in a way that's kind of confusing.
Wait a sec. Where's Lucy? Where did Lucy go?
Oh,
Wait.
we're missing Lucy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lucy!
Lucy's gonna go steal stuff. I know it.
What happened to Lucy?
We lost his icon. I'll say that Lucy's walking around with while Maha's trying to do the same thing. Because Maha, you wanted to walk around, yeah?
I did. I didn't want to mess up the narrative. You pushed us all in the room, so.
No, not at all. It's that's just just tossing in a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of love for the descriptions. But before we go off to Maha's adventure,
Mom's just wandering down the hall.
Wilbur, you are now in the presence.
Francisco is in the bathroom.
Son of a bitch!
So Voltus met him, got it, been tracking.
Yeah.
Maha,
Yes.
Yeah.
what did I miss in the 5 seconds I wasn't listening?
We met Boltus the Clockwork.
I know that.
Okay, and now we are in a washroom that looks weird because a little too communal. And now I'm wandering down the hallway because they told me I could because this was our wing.
And you're doing it alone?
You can come with me. I'm just wandering. Mahan doesn't he's not wandering secretly or anything. He's just like, whoa.
As you walk alone, Maha, not a good idea to be walking these halls alone.
Oh. Volta said be safe. Want to come with me?
Yes, as much as safe can be and own. Wilbur, Rory, you'll be traveling together, correct?
Oh, Wilbur.
Wilbur is in other room.
Mm-hmm. So Ronan and Eric and I can stay. Ronan and Eric will go take a bath, yeah? I look at Eric. Do you like baths?
No.
I like this. I
Maybe
like this
they have a
concept.
sand bath.
Oh yes. Bob. Maha looks at Johnny to make sure. Because I'm an elf guy right now.
Hmm.
Doesn't like that.
Like a chinchilla.
You
So,
see that number two will actually turn to Mahan. Bats really aren't our thing, but it's fine.
Maybe they've got a sand bath.
oh.
Well, I really don't want to call that scary thing back here to come talk to me. It reminds me when I used to work with the decimals. I'm just not a fan.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Bob, not Maha, is definitely reminded of decimals.
But it speaks fluently, and I don't like it.
Maha, Bob thinks it's interesting that 9 years of intelligence for a big old man, and decimals seem to have lots of intelligence, but maybe different creator.
You see Ronan on his head? Yes, yes. Very interesting. And he jumps right into the shower. Trips down completely naked. Like, all of you. I mean, the fact that all of you are working so hard. Ah. Oh,
We've seen so many naked people. I love it.
oh, thank you. Oh, my gods in heaven and hell, wherever you are. Oh, thank you.
You kind of see me lean out of the shower and close the door, be like, no.
You just see a big ass hand just.
No.
Yet you'll see Eric as well. Everyone's always so naked. Yeah. Always so naked. I guess. Well,
I'll look down at my lack of pants. The definition of naked could be different for everyone, I suppose.
Archie tilts his head at that.
I'm going to sit in this bath. Is what I'm going to do. We don't have Lucy's token, but Lucy will actually purposely get into the bath with number 2.
Would you like me to get his token?
Oh my god.
Oh, kitty cat. You know, I know that there's a whole other shower there, but it only feels special when it's next to you.
Wow, you guys are starting to like each other.
I hate him. Please know that I'm not kidding when I say that. I want you to know that that's the truth.
Lucy does not subscribe to that toxic masculinity.
No, not at all. No. Oh, free love and all that, whatever the hell Ronan talks about half the goddamn time.
Maha is very excited to see their friendship. Obviously.
As you, I think we've lost, something happened with the map. What are you doing?
I'm finding Lucy. I've gone on
I
a
see
mission to
everything.
find his token.
She will
We
find
still see
Lucy's
everything,
token.
or at least I do.
Yeah, they all see everything that they're supposed to.
Yeah,
She's in.
Yeah, Leo and I have our own maps up, I think, so we are fine.
There's Lucy.
Can the audience?
Ooh, I can see the
Audience,
screen,
ignore
though.
that map. Ignore that map.
Including players.
Ah.
Like, ooh, I'm learning secrets.
I'm going to have to go and break it. There we go. Lucy and his big old doofy self.
Oh my god, he's huge.
He actually is a little bit bigger than what he should be.
Not my problem. I'm back as a player
Oh,
now.
there you go.
No worries. I got him.
I'm
Wilbur.
lost.
Yes.
There we go.
It's
Wilbur.
going back to me.
So-
There we are.
You are now here with the others. And you actually see that Ferris Soul Lighter walks up to you first.
Hi. And now, Wilbur's kind of side-eyeing, like, is anyone crowding me, or are they just mingling?
They're just mingling at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But first,
I saw everybody closing in. I was like, "Whoa, hold up!"
Well, aren't you tall?
I'm actually the shortest of me brothers and sisters.
Where's the rest of you?
Here and there. Lost a few. Dragon attack.
I'm not talking about your family, you fucking dimwit. I mean the rest of your height.
Oh.
How
I'm
very
getting-
dramatic.
I know, right? Well, the rest of me height. Well, I suppose the gods kept it. Probably gonna give it to me next sibling or something. Watch, it'll be huge.
Well, they shouldn't give it to you in brains, but I did give it to you in smile, so it's all right.
You see that he extends his hand out.
Soul lighter. Furious soul lighter.
Wilbur Gord. I've heard of you.
Pleasure. So,
You see that he takes up. He takes what seems to be probably the largest knife you've seen anyone take out in a very long time. That's supposed to be a pocket knife, and starts picking at his teeth.
so, so you passed that first test? Yeah. I see. You did good. You did good. What was your letter like?
I'm assuming a bit like yours. Looked like a standard invitation. And when I went to look at the corner, it said 11 o'clock, and then poof, burst into flames.
Oh, the fucker was nice of you. He sent a mimic for mine.
Oh, bloody hell. Were you at least in private when that thing...
Oh, yeah. I mean, just scared the hell out of everyone around, but it's okay. It's all right. Oh, boy. Soul lighter, Eldritch, Gelato, the little goblin thing over there. St. Grandchester and Christoph. And that large count this way is Sussex.
And you see Sussex kind of nod his head. Oh, yes. Such a polite way for you to go and speak. I am Sussex. How are you?
Doing all right. And noted the there was a slight eye twitch when he said Saint Grandchester.
So, tell me, Wilbur Gold. I haven't seen the fur blob in this area for a long time. How odd that Master Windsor would pick another fur blob. What's this for?
What are the odds, eh?
What are the odds?
I am studying him.
You didn't even have to roll. His intent is malicious. He don't like you, and he's not hiding it.
Is he taller than me?
Yes.
Is he taller than Rory?
No.
Yes.
He's not taller by you. He's not taller by you that much, Wilbur, but he is taller. So, just out of morbid curiosity, what have you done, Wilbur? What
Yeah, this and
gives
that.
you reason to be here amongst us? Because from what I hear, you're a common criminal. But I could be wrong. Am I wrong?
Common criminal.
Half.
Damn, don't let him talk to you about that.
It's like
that.
half. Ain't nothing common. Ain't nothing common about me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're cheering you on in spirit.
Yeah. We would be like, yeah, if we were in the room with you. We would make a damn fool of you.
Yes.
Oh,
Be like, he's so scary.
nothing common about you. Most lackluster people think themselves that. And I'll be honest with you, Mr. Gord. There's not much about you that I find appealing. You come here with a group of scallywags, and you are here for some strange reason beyond me. And Master Windsor ties to criminal underground in this area, and but yet the invite was still sent out. People like you give a bad name, like me. I want you to know that. I want you to know how I feel. Because when you embarrass yourself and when they remove you from here, please know that when they do, I'll be smiling. Glad to make your acquaintance.
How do his hands look? I look at his hands, like very clean and manicured. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, he's probably never done a real day of work in his life.
I
Yeah.
feel like Artificer work is real work.
You know, I'll put it. I'll put it this way. There's a world of difference between building a car and a stopwatch.
Fair point.
Anyway, so I just kind of pointedly kind of look down at his hands. I just kind of smile at him and go, "So, I'm sure you've done a lot of very fine work. Where do you get the parts? You don't get them yourself. You get people like me. Because it's people like me holding up my, more calloused, slightly more fucked up looking hands who reach into the shit and get what you need. People like you need me."
Perhaps. Not that it matters. But sure. We will always need people to do the heavy lifting, but that's the reason why I helped create Boltons. To replace men like you, the common man. In time.
At that, I'm sorry, I am still learning.
Ha!
Fine. I'll let you.
Yeah, Wilbur, get him.
I'll leave it to the others. But this second test is gonna be a wallop. And he just kind of walks off.
As soon as he turns his back, I do the British middle finger thing.
Yes, as that happens, Christoph, Saint Grantchester and Gelato will actually walk up to you to form a little bit of a semicircle. Christoph is the first to extend his hand. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Christoph.
I shake his hand. I'm assuming he's human?
Oh well, in some circles, I'm not sure if my mother thinks that way about me. She calls me a little bit of a goblin, but no, I'm human.
And then as soon as it says goblin, I look over at Gelato and look back at him.
Gelato, you've noticed that Gelato's an older goblin, very old. He's got gray hairs in the eyebrows. Goblins don't hit that age. Whatever he's been doing it for a minute, and he just kind of looks up at Christoph. Idiot. And says nothing else. Don't worry about Gelato. He's a little somber. Oh, and forgive me, Saint Grantchester. This is Wilbur. And you see, as Saint Grantchester walks up to you in her flowing blue robes and gold collar, she extends her hands out to you.
Like hands plural?
Yeah, both of her hands.
Slightly confused. I do like you do the palm readers where you kind of do the,
May I touch your face so I can see you?
Oh, puts hands down. Yes. I'll kind of lead in so she can do that.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were a furblood. Oh well, I should have. Your voice frequency is the same as Sussex. You're younger.
What was that?
You're younger than Sussex.
Yeah.
You lived a harder life than so sister. You see that she's running scars across your face. You've either had a lot of experimental failures or maybe a rough childhood. Perhaps both.
You're not wrong.
I had a feeling. I'm very glad that you're here, though. And she slowly puts a hand on your chest. Your heart beats strongly. It sends a good vibration. Don't let Sussex scare you. He's um, very jealous of some of us, I think. It's hard. He's been here for a long time. But anyways, and this is Gelato.
I I reach like way down to offer hand. I wait for him to take it because I know goblins are a little.
No, not thank you.
I don't make a thing of it. I just straighten up.
I appreciate that. What is your name again?
Oh right. I like kind of everybody. Wilbur Gord.
Wilbur Gord. Gelato. Gelato is another name for ice cream.
Have you ever had ice cream? Wilbur Gord.
The player is rolling a random dice to decide.
High or low?
Always high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. I can't say I have.
Perhaps I will make you some if we work together.
It will be my gift.
Seems like he's flirting with you.
Yeah, Gelato's a keeper for sure. For sure.
Makes food, of course.
Bring him home.
Oh, not
Bring him
everyone
up.
here is a bunch of sexual predators, for the love of God. He's just an old man.
I
That makes it
don't know.
worse.
I don't know about y'all. I was thinking ice cream machine.
That's what he's thinking, and it's just like, it's not.
Let me rub you.
Let me make you some gelato.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. It'll be smooth and creamy.
Ooh.
That's not gelato. That's not
That's not
gelato.
gelato at all.
Why is
Roll
it
it back.
warm?
Let's roll it back in. You actually feel a gentle hand on your back. Wilbur.
I'll turn around.
And you see him. For a half orc, he's a strapping, good looking half orc, like strong, defined jaw. Tusk, you notice, are actually, from what you seem to be, gold cap on both sides, spectacles on top, black hair combed and cut very close. Dressed very smartly in traveling gear. It's a pleasure. Heard about you. I met your father a few years back.
Really? And shaking hand, he's a little surprised at that. Did you do any work for him?
No. Your father bought the prison I was in. He set me free. Well, in the way that people like him do. Oh, that was rude. I'm sorry. I don't mean it that way.
No. At that, Wilbur just kind of goes. How much did he take you for?
500 gold. Worth every penny. Please. I don't want you to think less of me, but worth every penny. Got me a new identity. Got me out. I'm appreciative of those things.
So
Please.
why exactly are we here?
Please.
Why
You see,
exactly
Grandchester. Oh,
are we here?
they haven't told you.
Why
Easy, Grandchester.
Not really, no.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, see my skills, see what I can do, but that seems a bit vague. That's always another
easy, Grandchester.
reason. Not really, no.
Oh, there's more than
I
a
mean,
few
yeah,
reasons of
see
why
my
you're
skills, see what I can
but
do, but that seems a bit vague. That's always
that's
another
one of the main ones. He likes to test his people. Oh, there's more than a few reasons of why you're
skills, see what I can do, but that seems a bit vague.
Did you bring friends?
Yeah, imagine they're in some sort of a guest wing now, or something like that.
Yeah. About that. And when she says that, we go back to the secondary group. So, Maha and everybody walking around. I know that Rory and Ronan, number 2 and Reficula, showering up and lathering up.
Yeah, we are.
Johnny, are you walking around with Maha?
Yes.
So, Maha, Johnny, where are you going?
So I have a mechanical keyboard, so I'm going to do push to talk. I gotta be careful because it's set to a mouse button and it makes me go back and forth on the browser. I'd like to go down the hallway with Mr. Johnny. Maha can still see in the dark, even though Maha's an elf.
Oh no, everything's very well lit. You know, at least
Okay.
the hallway, the train and stuff like that. There's no in place in shadow. Everything's very well lit here.
Okay, so
Are you going north or south?
let's go to north.
All right. As you begin to go and walk up with Johnny, the both of you will go and notice a door over here on the side. I'm not sure if you can. I have no idea if it's.
They're both
Yes.
just chilling there.
He's just watching you.
Baldus, sup?
That's so creepy.
What do you do?
So there's a door on the right, you said?
On the right hand side.
Do I see Boltus staring at me?
He doesn't seem to be staring at you. He just seems to be standing still.
Does this look like someone's room on the right?
No, they're actually double doors, from what it looks like.
Ooh. So Bob the midwife is gonna look at Johnny and then go up to the doors. And well, actually, I would rather just look down the hallway first before I go into any rooms.
Okay. Then sure.
Sure.
See how much room, how far we can run.
What do you for, Maha? Anything in particular? Just curious, like I am.
Oh yes, very curious. Bob is very curious.
Ah, Bob.
Please.
Yes?
Your way. There's much to see.
Ooh. What number is this, Boltus?
I am still Boltus 1.
Oh, hi, Boltus 1.
So he
I
walked
am
away and just stood there.
Designated guardian of the visitor wing during your time here in Castle Windsor.
Are there other visitors in this wing?
Again?
Are there other visitors in this wing with us?
No, not in this way.
Oh, okay.
But there are other visitors in the castle.
Ooh. Maha's gonna like stare at him and see if he says anything else.
Just stares back at you.
Maha's
love
like,
that.
all right.
Un-
He's super robot.
Unflinching, unmoving. Just solid.
You said his eyes were very lifelike, right?
You begin to look up, you see them. You could swear to God that those are real eyes.
Maha is gonna get close and look at Boltus's eyeballs.
Huh.
If no one stops Maha would do this to anybody. So
Can Boltus help you? little one.
Oh,
She's very observant. He is very observant.
oh yes, Bob.
Bob is very observant.
Yes, I am a midwife, and for some reason that makes me care about your eyeballs. And
Like,
uh,
what is a midwife?
I help babies be born very well. I'm very accurate at that.
The best one I know.
Children like Master Aristotle.
Master Aristotle?
Yes.
Yes, just like that.
Yes. Baltus is learning.
Oh, Bob is excited to learn that you learn. Bob is also curious about your eyes are very pretty, and Bob wants to compliment them.
I do not know the proper response to your compliment, but thank you.
Oh,
I
you're
am.
very welcome.
He bows his head, he touches his chest. My protocols for formalities are still in process. Master Sussex has made great leaps and bounds. Soon we will be fully functional.
What is the function of Voltus 1?
We are life, machine given life, artificial intelligence.
Oh, Bob knows lots about uh, artificial intelligent machines. Bob was friends with one most of life.
You also know about this.
Not named Boltus, but like Boltus. Much older than Boltus, though.
I do not understand. There are only 5 Boltus.
Oh, so uh, Maha's gonna lean in and look at Boltus and um, like lift his hand, not paw right now, and like, may I? And Maha's going to aim to like knock on Boltus's chest, like knock knock.
Roll a dexterity save for me real quick.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I want to feel his chest. Grind meat on it.
I don't hear you at all, Leo. Why don't I hear you?
Oh, sorry, I pushed the talk.
All right. So,
I rolled
Mama,
wonderfully.
as you go to extend your hand out, Baltus with lightning speed grabs your hand gently before you touch him. Oh, forgive me. We are still being taught combat protocol. I am sorry. And he releases. Please. I meant no harm. We are programmed to not harm. I am still learning.
Maha's gonna make a point to remember that. Not that you can see that. So Maha, with all 5 fingers, is gonna be. Oh, Bob sees. Can I touch you?
You hear
Bob
it
asks.
answer uncertain.
Oh, well, Bob will respect Boltus's boundaries and puts hand behind back, and Maha looks up and smiles and says, "Yes, Boltus is made of things that Maha is, or Bob is familiar with. And Bob is just gonna nod, or Ma's gonna nod, and like not say anymore because I don't think he's gonna get any clearer with Boltus that there are other AI in the world.
Bob just nods. And as he does, his eyes go black and his mouth opens.
This is Master Friedrichstein of House Windsor, calling for all guests to please finish up your showers and dress in your robes. We'll be meeting for lunch in just a few moments' time. Thank you, and Baltic will guide you to where you are to be.
Oh, are we in the wing still? Or are we just walking down the hall?
You're just walking down the hall.
Oh, so we're not even in our wing. Whoops, I was just wandering around. Maha looks over at Johnny and is like, quick run around, see everything?
I suppose, but shouldn't we be going, Boltus?
Mm-hmm.
Boltus has been told you have 10 minutes to finish up.
There's a lot that can be accomplished in 10 minutes, Bob. Would you like to take a look around?
Yes, let's go, and let's go. Gosh, there's a long hall. Which way? Let's go. Where's a quiet area? Like, what's the quietest, most weird area we could go to? Like, if I look down the hall with less people in it, or sounds coming from.
Most weird.
You literally just see the hall. This is a big place.
What is this I see?
What is what? Remember, I don't look at. I can't see the stream.
Oh, I'm not in the stream. I'm pinging the area.
Oh, right over here.
Ping for me. Ping this thing.
Zoom out so you can see it.
Well,
With
you have to get closer to it. It's a little bit far off.
Okay. Maha is going to beckon Johnny and be careful not to run into Boltus.
As you run
begin to
right
move that
through
way,
him.
as you begin to walk through there, Boltus picks up his hand. This is not all we guess.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Boltus one.
Perhaps we try elsewhere. No big deal.
No big deal, indeed.
It is
And he
deeply
looks.
appreciated.
This is so cool. This way?
You got 10 minutes.
Okay. What's this way?
Okay.
Start moving. You see a very large table with all the fixings.
Was that where we're eating?
Well, there's a table there with food on it, but it doesn't seem to be where you're going to be eating at. You can tell that it's all fresh.
Maha looks over. Are there vegetables on the table?
Yes, there are some vegetables. You see, as you walk up, there's a lot of fancy, smancy looking type things. Things carved in the forms of ducks and whatnot and so forth, limes and melons, and you see a pineapple.
Is there like garnish on the plates?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Maha's gonna point at the garnish and be like, "Look, Johnny, food."
Freshly made and stylized. I suppose this will be for someone else. Would you like to continue in the dining hall or carry on down the hall?
Ooh, let's go down the hall. Oh, it looks very tasty.
As you continue your way down, you notice
Dragon chest?
What is that?
is that one?
Johnny, what did you find? What is this?
As you walk
I
up to
don't
it,
know.
it's actually a large chest. You see that there are three symbols on it, and as you look closer, they look like the knots of Windsor Castle.
Mm.
Hmm.
Ooh. Does it look like a fancy chest or just look like a chest in the hallway?
Looks like a very fancy chest.
Ooh. And is it Bob?
Any investigation I can do on it just to see
I would like
what it
to
might
help him.
represent, or
I want to help.
Sure. You can definitely go and aid and with roll real quick, just a straight out investigation. Yeah, Johnny, roll investigation
Sure.
for me, and Maha do a roll for me for that help.
Is help like just a flat D20?
I thought it was a 1d4 that you do.
It might be a D4.
what help?
Yeah.
Aid.
Help is advantage.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
you,
advantage.
If you're
Oh,
doing
that's right.
doing
That's
guidance
what I was
or
thinking.
Guidance.
24, yeah.
I forget the other one.
All right, so you have advantage then, right?
Yes.
Advantage. Roll again.
Uh,
Wow.
Man, you rolled badly with my help.
Johnny's got a lot going on in that moment. To just as he's looking at it, just say, "I've seen this before. I just don't know where the hell I've seen it before." At."
Bob, this happens to be a chest.
Whoa. Maha thinks you're gonna
Good.
keep saying something, but you don't.
As,
Yes.
As I slowly walk over. Ooh, look, Bob! Dragon chess!
Oh, Maha's gonna look at the chest that you just said was a chest, and then look over here at the chess game that you said was chess.
Oh God.
Oh, are we alone over here?
yes.
And then what is this a chess set?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. So while I kind of see this nice comfy area, Maha is going to kind of just sit and think and like look at Johnny and say, "Hey, Johnny, you said earlier you would do us a favor for talking to Neckbed?
Neckbeard.
Neckbeard.
Nick?
Oh, sure. If you wanted me to kind of relay a message to him or see about what I do.
Yes. Maha, Bob is wondering. Maha wants to know if maybe powerful being like Nick would know something about called Great March that maybe happened 22 years ago.
I suppose that's not too long ago. I can always send out a message and get some information on it. Anything in particular? Or are you just looking for the Great March information?
Yeah, seems like that was a big event that happened, but Maha cannot find much information on it. So Maha wonders if it's kind of lost. So maybe your Nick would know something.
I open my book, and you see me write.
Ooh, Maha's just like,
What are you writing, Johnny? Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
what are you writing?
You see the pen flick in common so you understand it, but it translates into Sylvan. One of my compatriots is wondering about something called the Great March. Any valuable information? I add a question mark as I forgot. Anything that comes back will come back in Sylvan. But I promise to share the information once I receive it.
Oh, very nice. I don't know if you said that out loud, but
As you guys are messing around with eldritch entities, Rory,
Yes.
you can hear the boys fighting a little bit. Stop touching me. I'm not even touching you.
Oi! Knock it off! I don't get to have a nice hot bath often enough, so shut your freaking mouths! Don't make me come in there! I'm gonna be a great mother. I can tell.
You just see Rona just nodding. And you actually hear now in the room. Guest of Lord Windsor, you now have 5 minutes to robe and to begin your way to the Great Hall with Master Baltus.
Five minutes? Jeez Louise, they just come out of nowhere. Ugh.
And you start to see that the water starts to suck out of the bathtub.
The bastard.
Oh, rude.
That's just rude. That really is rude. I wasn't nearly done.
Hey, Rory, do me a favor. Make your wisdom check for me real quick.
Wisdom. Anything in particular? Just like a wisdom save?
Roll wisdom.
Rolling.
I don't know what that.
Wisdom. Oof. 7.
Do me a favor and roll Constitution.
Oof. Oof. 7.
It's all good.
oh no!
You guys, it's fine. And you see that Ronan starting to shiver a little bit. You know that he's not used to. He's usually used to really cold baths, so he's kind of pruny already from the water. Woo, woo, woo. He throws one of the robes on. Oh man. Oh. And he looks at it. Have you noticed that he has our measurements?
Wait. What do you mean?
He puts on the dress cloak.
Well, you're a
Oh, he's
normal
been
bloke.
watching you.
You're normal. They won't have my measurements because I bet they don't have giant 8-foot ladies running around.
There's a cloak there with your name on it.
They just knew my name. I bet it's not my size, and I throw it on.
And it fits perfectly.
It's like a glove.
Damn, they're good. How'd they get our measurements?
Not sure.
That's unsettling. I go and walk over to the other guys in their bath. Oh, they're not in their bath anymore.
They're getting out of it now.
It fit like a glove for you guys too?
Easy, Lucy.
Yeah.
Not like that.
How'd they do that? They measure us in our
Rory.
sleep?
Roy, do me a favor. Roll a strength check for me.
Oh, God.
Strength save, actually.
Strength save.
What? What happened?
Oof, 10.
Right when you see the boys get all their cloaks on, and you go turn like that, you're like, how did they? You see the cloak wraps itself around your whole mouth and head, and you feel your body just as you fall to the ground like that, and you see that the others seem to have had the same happen.
This is where I die in pure comfort.
You hear
I'd like to wild shape and turn into a tiger.
if only you had time, but you failed
It's
that
a
Constitution
reaction.
save. I
It's a
know.
reaction.
That
Preemptive con
sucks.
save.
Damn it.
Oh no! But since you already failed that, the moment the gas comes out, you fall asleep.
Actually, aren't I resistant to resistance?
She's checking.
Nope.
She's checking.
Not that I see.
No.
I was gonna say, what type of herblog are you?
Could be a weird class feature. You don't know, man. You don't know. I think you're
man.
screwed.
I am screwed.
I'm looking too.
Good try, though. Good try.
We're
And,
part of the test. We're part of the test.
as you,
I shout in the muffled blanket.
as you slowly begin to go to the other side. As all of
Can
you
I
are,
look before I fall asleep? How does Ronan see during all this? Like, is he freaking out, or is he just like?
he's wrapped up too. You see that he's just you all rolled miserably. Even Lucy, who has a brilliant shrink save.
Mm.
I thought that's why they also put in the gas. But it's but yeah, no, yeah. Yep, no, it goes dark and it goes quiet. Now, Maha and Johnny, you hear the
Where are they?
Upper corner.
There they are.
Oh.
and you see that Baldus walks up to you. It is time to place our new clothes. And he hands the robes out.
This is so weird. I was like, why are you making us change over here?
Master Boltus, Servant Boltus is here to make sure that you look appropriate for audience with Master Rinzor. Please.
Oh, okay. Maha's going to look at these sorcerer robes.
They're
Grab them.
all lovely. Beautiful silks. And it fits like a glove, sort of. They feel a little bit short in the arm and legs now. Wait, actually no, because it fits your actual body. So it looks kind of like half robe in, half robe out of this weird illusion that you have out on you right now. So it fits fine.
Bob, the elf looks fabulous, I'm sure.
But Bob is looking kind of funny. How about you, Johnny?
I just put it on. No questions asked.
Please.
No questions needed.
Your friends are waiting for you in the Great Hall.
Liar! Don't believe him, Bob!
Unless they already put you there.
Dang it, they're good.
Maha's gonna make sure that he's gonna look at Johnny to see if Boltus like saw him writing or anything.
If he did, Baltus doesn't seem to show any emotion to it. I mean, he's just
like whatever. Okay. All right, so Bob's gonna follow and look at Johnny and smell themselves, make sure they smell okay.
You probably should have gotten that extra shower, but
It smells amazing.
But Bob doesn't.
Damn. That disguise
Mom,
is so thorough.
do me a favor, roll me some shrink checks. Some shrink saves.
It's like I'm the worst at strength. I just want you all to know that. That's fine. I apparently rolled a 19 on flat.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh shit! Okay.
Am I rolling strength?
Yes, the shrink save, please.
Okay. Is this a magical effect? I have to ask.
It is a magical item.
Okay,
So-
hold on.
It's a property of a magical item.
Damn. I did it consensually. Whatever. You also have a flat 0, Johnny.
Okay. I do, but I have advantage.
Oh yeah, because you have advantage against
Magical effect.
spells
Magical
and
stuff.
magical effects.
Oh,
So,
Ooh.
well, never mind though.
jeez.
You see, as Johnny puts on his robes for a second, he looks very good. They fit him very well. And he turns to you, Mahan. You see the robe literally wrap around him like a ball, put his arms and head down together like that, and clamps as he hits the ground. Maha, some way, somehow, as this goes to go happen, Maha, your feline eye catches the, and you're able to put your claw in front, no, and you're able to get it off of you. And as it does, you see as the cloak hits the ground, and as it scatters, it stands up in humanoid shape.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Ma's gonna
oh no.
step back and lift a finger.
Before that happens,
I'm not doing anything. I'm just pointing at it. Like,
you actually hear it. No harm will come to you. This is part of Master Wilbur's test. Please do not fight. I would hate to have to kill you.
What about the thing where you couldn't harm people?
yeah.
That's not Baltus talking. That's the cloak.
Oh.
That just, as it went over to the side
Exactly.
and formed a humanoid shape.
The cloak made no such promises.
Thought that we could go home, but
You will.
Bob does not want Wilbur to do poorly on test. Can Bob follow you, please?
Roll a
No.
persuasion with disadvantage.
Can I clockwork that?
I keep forgetting about that
As a
ability.
normal roll.
Restore balance. Okay, I used one of my restore balances, and I'm rolling persuasion.
Yes. What'd you roll a fucker?
11.
It stops, and you feel its eyes bore through you.
Hi. Its eyes. Its lack of eyes.
It extends manacles from inside of itself. With these on.
Okay. Promise to be nice.
No.
At
But
least,
I will be safe.
at least they're honest.
Okay. Maha is going to Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Anyway, I'm going to put them on. And I would like to sleight of hand put them on poorly.
Make a roll for me.
I would like to use a lucky die to do that.
Okay.
So I get to pick which one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll twice.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Well, shit. Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of look like I put it on well, as best I could.
As you do that, you actually hand.
You fuckers ready yet? Master's waiting.
Who is that? Oh, is Johnny gone? Is Johnny just fucking gone?
No, he's there. He's just right now. He can't hear at the moment. He is wrapped
I'm
up.
out. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, I just made crab apples huge, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's crap. Okay.
Why is the sorcerer still awake? You know Windsor doesn't like them awake. They get funny and they start hurting people.
It was a mistake. It's a little bit more sprightly than the others.
Oh,
Crab
Bob
apple.
is not a sorcerer.
Shut the fuck up.
You see that she turns to whatever the shadow thing is.
You take care of it. It gets funny. Make sure that you don't hurt it. That's not what the master wants. Where are the others?
in the shower.
Ah, at least you did something right. Finally. It's like having burpsness do all the work all over again. Uh,
Maha's gonna watch her. Maha's looking at the cloak again. Our friend, our
As you go to go look at it, you see that she pushes Balthus quite hard, actually.
get out of my damn way, big walking fucking clock.
Yes, Mistress Crabapples.
Yes, Mr. Candappers.
Mm.
And she makes her way down the hallway. And as she does, you start to hear some movement. And you start to see some of the shadows from inside the hall moving around in the room. You see the cloak comes out of whatever it is. And a face appears.
Hi.
Body. And as it does, it seems to be, well, from what you can tell, a young woman. Strapping, pretty, well dressed. And if I can just get her to there. Huh. Can you see her on the Twitch? Because I don't have it.
Yes. It's a 10 to 15 second lag on Twitch from what we see.
Hello. My name is San Andre. Oh, Saint Andre. I'm Lord Windsor's wife. It's a pleasure.
Saint Andre, is that what you said?
Saint Andre.
Oh, what a pretty name. Okay. Maha is going to bow and look at her and say, I'm Maha. I mean Bob.
Eh,
Of course you are. The creatures that you met, well, they're just part of who I am in essence. But nonetheless, I'm actually here to go and help you to understand something. We need to see if Wilbur can deal with serious questioning. And right when you say that, you see that she extends her hand out. Maha, Bob, come with me.
Yes. Maha's gonna nod and look at Johnny and see if Johnny's gonna be okay.
They'll be just fine. If I wanted to kill you, you would all be dead.
Okay. Maha's gonna like go towards look at her and like, can I do insight? Can I see if she's got like nefarious anything on her? Okay. Insight. Where is, oh, here it is. Oh,
If
it rolled one.
if she's lying, she's a damn good one.
Okay. All right, so Maha is going to look at Johnny and then follow her, the Saint Andre. So what is a saint?
I'll tell you.
Oh, Bob is curious. Thank you.
As you take her hand, she stares at you. So many questions. And you poof out. As you do, the others, you begin to stir. And as you do, gotta move you around and get you someplace scary, because they're gonna do stuff to your butt.
Yeah. Don't threaten me
That
with a
kind of
good
place.
time.
Oh,
I was gonna go and
if
say
you wanted
this-
that, you only need to ask. Jeez.
oh my, this is the type of thing that happen now. Weird stuff. Butt stuff. But
that stuff.
you will know where you are in just a moment. And as you do, Wilbur, you are brought over for food. After a while, you go and see that Frederick Cedric's team will go and pick you up, and as it's doing that, we're going to take a 15-minute break while I go and get all these tokens on board
Sounds
and
good.
all this other fun stuff. And so, if you guys would like, please have a second, get something to eat and to drink, and
Hey.
meet us back here in about 10 minutes while I go on and I try to figure out just how much depth I'm about to deal with some of these people.
Yay.
Yay, death!
Goodness, I'm very grateful you let me do a save because I didn't know if you were gonna let me do one.
We'll see.
And just in case for the viewers,
Oh.
there's always a save. There's always a way out. No enemy is immortal. If the rolls dictate, Daniel's a slave and the slut to the dice roll. Them's the breaks.
We're all kingsters for
Mhm.
Dems the break, Yugs.
that.
All right, then, guys. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Daniel's gonna go rub some coffee on his body.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay with all that coffee?
I need to pee my brains out. I'm pretty certain that my soul's about to come out my urethra. It's like, ah.
Honestly, coffee sounds great. I'm super tired.
I mean,
Stay awake.
I needed it so bad.
Mm.
And the viewers, you should get some coffee
Sleep
too.
something.
Enjoy.
Enjoy a nice cup of Joe.
Enjoy.
Question.
Speaking of which, Deathwish
before
Coffee
we-
sponsor
before-
us.
Before
Enjoy.
we should probably switch over to another
Question.
Speaking
channel,
of which,
guys.
Deathwish
Before
Coffee
we-
sponsor us.
Before
Oh, you
Will you have to redo the cameras?
You don't want the
no,
players
I will
to
not
know
have
that-
to.
Hey, everybody.
No.
This is your DM talking.
What channel should we go to?
Oh,
There's Tavern 1 at the bottom.
Ah! Please do.
Once I figure out. It's really far down, so I actually have to drag you really far.
Oh, let me move it up.
There, I'm there.
Me.
Only I move me to other channels.
Yeah, me.
Mm.
It'll be years before you can face me.
Players, can you hear us? I can't see the chat, so I'm just gonna go and think that you can.
Sounds good.
Goodness.
There's a humming, not while I'm around.
I've eaten 3 waffles. I'm just hungry today.
With peanut
I
butter.
don't.
What's up?
Man, I would not mind me a waffle.
I was saying waffle.
Yeah, I
peanut
found
butter
some
on
vegan waffles, so I'm super stoked. Like vegan Eggos.
Oh,
And those were like my favorite things as a kid, so I'm like, those exist in my fridge. I should eat them. And I think about them when I'm not eating them.
if any of our listeners would like to send us waffles, please feel free. I want all of your waffles.
We like waffles.
And you like waffles?
Ooh. Lord Sussex is a Fairbolg.
Yes.
And douchebag. I like crab apples. Crab apple.
A big meanie.
Let's unlock a random sub emote. I'm gonna do that one. I got. Yes, of course I did. Just like, of course, I passed my strength save.
Some bullshit.
Yes.
Fucking 18 DC and this jackass beats it by 1. That was actually kind of funny.
Yes. See, we're all talking about consent. And
Oh, that is true.
I put myself in handcuffs. Thank you very
Fair,
much.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Everyone else was forced with a blindfold.
What happened? What happened? Oh. All right, go for it.
Yes. Are you? Oh, are you like in the stream?
Have they been able to hear us this whole time?
I saw the video in Discord.
Oh, thank God that I haven't started talking about
Stuff.
You're good.
I got nothing. And welcome back, everyone. We are able to go and jump right back in. Wilbur.
Yes.
Excuse me. Oh God, I just swallowed my own spittle.
Don't do that.
Wilbur,
Yes.
you're actually brought to a table area. They move quick. As you go through the house, you see a lot of old cobblestone, a lot of very strong woodwork. This place is old, but it's absolutely exquisite and impeccably clean. And as you're there, eating, well, not eating, but sitting there with food in front of you, you will notice that Lord Wenzo will walk onto the podium in the center of the room. Everyone, it is a pleasure. I'm glad that we've all been able to go and come back and have a moment to see each other. Wilbur, please, come up here.
Yeah, sure. Kind of brushes himself off and he'll go on over. Ah. Well, my mouse did weird things. There you go.
Are you ready for your second test?
Yeah, I believe I am.
You see all the others get a little bit quiet. And Sussex will walk his way up to the podium. Lord Sussex, is it ready? Yes, it is ready, my liege. And Windsor just looks at you, looking around at your face, your hands. You see that he looks upon your clothes for a moment, like if he's contemplating you.
And just kind of looking back at him, but not super invasive, just kind of casual, quick, up and down.
A little bit. What if I told you that you could have power here? Real power. But you had to make a decision. Choose something awful.
What kind of power?
What if I told you a power so great that no war ever had to be fought again? No more soldiers out on the battlefield, no more paladins revving up to march across the barren wastelands. What if there was something, a weapon so devastating that hundreds and thousands of lives could be wiped out in but a moment? What if I told you that?
I would
What
ask,
if I oh,
what's stopping other people from recreating it?
You see all of the other participants quiet at the tables. Lady Hanover at her table alone, and Bolter standing there in utter silence.
See, it seems to me that the implication is that you might be interested in building such a thing. If you've gathered us here, you believe one of us or some of us can build it. Even if some of us fail, most of us here are smart enough to figure out how to do the same thing eventually.
So that would just mean I would have to have enough dirt on all of you to go and keep you quiet. Or perhaps place your loved ones in a place so secure and so airtight that the very thought of you not doing something proper, they're going to put you in a tizzy. What's wrong, Wilbur? You look like if you're without words. You look like a man that just realized something.
Can my companions leave?
Huh. They can, but will they? What if I told you that if you help me create such a weapon to duplicate it, because you seem to think that it hasn't been made yet, you'd be wrong. But allow me to show you something a little bit different. What if I told you that you never had to worry ever again? That you just had to help me eliminate the lives of hundreds of thousands? What if I told you that with nothing but a snap of my finger, I could go and make Elasul wiped off the face of this earth? What if I told you that all the suffering that that dragon brought to your family could be taken out in nothing but a snap? What then? Would you be willing to sacrifice the people that you're with now for that?
They're the reason I'm doing this. Take them away, take away my reason for doing all this.
He looks a little bit downtrodden in his face. No. No. That's disappointing. You would choose them over this? To become a lord in your own right?
First off, I never compromise family. Second, I just kind of, look around. You're probably the first nobleman I've met in person, but I've seen other nobles, and, well, maybe you're different, but the others always seem to me like they're living in a golden cage. So, give up seems to me like there's an exchange of power and freedom. I choose freedom.
I choose freedom. Sussex. Yes, my lord. Give this man a piece of cake. He passed the second test. Isn't that great? He walks up to you guys, your hand. That's wonderful. He shakes you. And he graduates and says, good for you. Good for you. I'm so glad. Oh, I would never want a lunatic like that to work for me. I will warn you, though, I did have your friends tied up just in case, because I thought we were going to have to go to a second level of theatrics. And I really didn't want to have to do all that. I promise they're safe. They're actually in a cushiony room right now. And when they wake up, they're going to be surrounded by lots of pillows and drinks and things like that. And I'll make sure that you're going to see them in a minute. Promise.
One
Cross
sec.
my heart.
Still looking for that insight. Thank you.
What'd you get?
Hold on. Something popped up. Okay. I believe you.
You have to.
I got a 5.
As you do that, I'm actually gonna go let you have an advantage because you see that the other artificers are laughing and smiling.
Okay, cool, cool.
Cool.
5 again.
I really believe you.
For what it is, the vibe in the room is pretty good. And as you can go and see, he seems like a man of his word. Oh, I didn't even know where I would start to go make something like that. Who would even have the time? And the amount of gold that would go into something that way. Oh, I like things. I like castles and I like people. You go and wipe out a whole group of people. What sense does it make? No. Now, don't get me wrong. To be able to go and put my foot right up Peridrisulo's ass. Uh, one thing.
Wilbur says nothing, but internal monologue is kind of doing the whole. Well, in theory, you could make some sort of a high-end explosive device, maybe fire-based or something. But that, like the gears are turning. He's not saying anything, but the gears are turning. What if?
And you see, as Sussex goes to speak with some of the others, you actually go and see Windsor grab you by your arms, and he leans in a little bit close. And you see those reptilian features a little bit sharper as he does. Well, I have red dragon blood that flows through me in all of my senses. And in some way, shape, or form, I still can't think of man as an alternate. I'm so glad that you feel the same way. It's our job to make people better. And maybe you and I might be able to pull that off. There's 2 things I want to show you. There's 2 reasons why you're here. For them, it's one. But there's something else. I don't have all the brightest minds in the world in one place just for one simple question. But in time. I'm sorry about your friends. I felt that, you see, Sussex has a mirror that you're able to go and see directly into the video. Oh, not video. Whoops, that's the DMV using
Video.
that you'd be able to go and look into the room, and you would have seen them wrapped up, all scared and all that. And it's to go and see if you'd be willing to go and attack me for your family. And something made me think that you would have anyway. And I don't think my intuition is wrong. It's fair that it is. And plus, that fight would have been terrible for you anyways. And you see that he squeezes your shoulder a little bit and you feel that strength in that small hand that he places on you. No worries.
No worries.
You are going to love my wife and my child, Aristotle, wherever they are. They run about the castle quite a bit. But by chance. And as he goes to go say this, you guys start waking up into what seems to look like a very comfy room. A smoking room, really. There's hookahs on the floor, and there are cushions and
Can you
tea,
shift?
and you actually see that there is Frederick Steen is sitting there as well, and he's actually smoking a little bit of hookah and having a cup of tea. And as you see this, you hear him go and say, "Have you ever heard of wild magic, Robert?"
Have I DM? I'm going to roll Arcana.
Ooh,
I believe I have. This is 16.
Wilbur, my child, born of my blood, suffers from a predilection of wild magic. I need your help. Help me to help them. With all this power at my disposal, it's not working. I just want my boy to be all right. Well, girl, whatever. I want them to be all right. And
what exactly are you hoping to accomplish? I mean, the side effects that it's part of the deal.
it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. As an artificer, you can make the rules of reality be silent. Just like wild magic decides to go and tear it to shreds. You can help us. Perhaps a device, something to regulate the outburst. Don't worry, it's not a today thing, but something to think about.
That it is. You know, like gears are turning like at high speed in his head.
I have a gift for you. As a token of appreciation. Would you like to know what it is?
Well, I imagine I'm about to find out, eh?
Yes. He just nods for a moment. And as all of you are dead, you see that Frederickstein waves his hand.
So very sorry about the clocks and all of that other nonsense. But hold on to your heads. You're going to be teleported in 1, 2. Bye,
Is he
everybody.
talking to us?
What's that?
Is he talking to us or to Wilbur?
No, he's talking to you guys.
Okay.
And you plop. If we can zoom out of this room just a little bit.
Shift and click.
Shift.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, right there.
You guys all arrive in this room. There's fresh food and drink and Windsor.
I rip my clothing off.
Yes, as you should.
A pregnant lady!
You hear Sussex, please put your clothes back on.
It's all right. Don't worry about her. She's up.
No, these attacked us and I fell. Do you know what could happen to my baby? Did you even think about it?
Is Maha here? Is Johnny here?
I was about to go and say, Maha and Johnny, I was just about to go grab your tokens. Give me
Oh,
just a
Johnny is
second.
here. Sorry.
Johnny is here. Yeah, I was gonna go and say it, but Maha is not. Where is Johnny?
Yeah, bottom
Johnny's
left
on the
corner.
bottom. Mhm.
Yeah.
He's with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Maha is not. Maha will be with you in just a moment. And you see, Windsor, I'm so sorry.
You're so sorry? Yeah, that's not gonna fix anything if you did anything to my baby. What the hell?
Rory. He gives you the look.
You're his uncle. How can you not be outraged by this?
Yeah.
Later.
Wait. No, she's right. And you see that Windsor walks up to you, right? What would you like done?
How about some honesty for once?
With all of that righteous anger that you like to walk around with and perpetrate in that sense, what would you like me to do?
Honesty. Tell us the goddamn truth for once.
I needed to test Wilbur. I need to know if his family was worthwhile. Because I'm going to give him an opportunity that he will never get again.
Do you even have kids?
You do.
How would you like it if your kid was hurt? Don't you ever touch my child again. That kid is in me right now. A father should know better. And for all the details you know about us, you know I'm pregnant.
You are correct.
You're a real monster, you know that?
You have no idea. But I am sorry. How can I make this up to you?
Can I
With
get my
honesty.
real clothes back, too?
You see that with a click of his finger, you close it back on you, and you look more washed and pristine.
Dang it took
What
me.
else would you like?
Can we talk about this later? Not here. Not now.
You can. If Wilbur passes this last thing.
I have no doubt he will.
Oh, it's more of a gift for him than anything else. As a matter of fact, this is a gift for all of you. Maybe something to make you not so angry.
It's drugs. Just kidding.
Yay! I
It's
will
what?
partay! The mother that just said about a baby, I will partay! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's like you're giving us drugs. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yay!
it's all good.
Yes.
You see that he extends his hand out to Baltus, and Baltus opens its chest. And a decimal falls out of it. Down to the floor. And it is very much alive, kicking and trying to get out of its manacles. We found this when the numbers had situated their guards out front. They're usually so good in their little self-destruction methods. But somehow, some way, not sure why,
Wilbur's
this
not.
one didn't work.
Wilbur's not doing anything, but his hand is subconsciously moving closer to his crossbow.
What is Eric doing?
He's shocked. This is my gift to you. You can question it. You can experiment on it. You can kill it. It's completely yours.
Did
Am I
anyone?
in this room? By the way, I'm sorry. I'm still not clear on whether I'm here.
You are not Maha, but you
Oh,
are
okay, I'm not.
actually.
That's okay. I don't want to interrupt the scene. I
No,
just
no.
want
It's all good. Did anybody remove its magical tracking at least?
Oh, you see, and if you look closer to it, it looks as though it has a collar around its neck, a large knot. That's an anti-magic device. Even
Is
with
that
it
what-
on, it's still up and going. But somehow, somewhere, it's not able to communicate. If it was, we'd probably be dead. My gift to you. I'm very sorry. Sincerely. There are different ways to do things. I forget. I can be a bit heavy-handed.
She just nods her head at him.
But this is my gift. One of your enemies. Wrapped up like a Christmas present.
Thank you very much. I grabbed the decimal. This is an acceptable gift.
What do I imagine you grabbing it like a cat, like a misbehaved kitten, just
Definitely.
It feels quite light actually as you go. You pick it up and its arm just kind of dangle like that. But you've dealt with animals before, and you know that this is kind of like holding a panther. You know that if it does get a chance to get out, it's gonna spry out and attack you. And you start seeing the other artificers picking up their heads, looking around. What the hell is that? What is that? Easy, everyone, easy. This is a mechanical terror, a creature made by an organization known as the Numbers. They're led by what my information tells me, an entity by the name of Prime.
Or one.
I wouldn't know that. Maybe you'll teach me something.
At this, can we take a notice that Maha isn't with the group?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know that my husband's there.
I want to turn around and look at the group and then turn back. Where's Maha? Another one?
Yeah, where are they?
You see that he touches an earring in his ear. Frederick, where's the cat? What? Allow me a moment. Aha.
Oh, before he says his name, like, I would like to stop him if I realize he's going to say his name aloud.
Oh no, he's not saying it. This is
Okay.
the DM saying it.
Okay.
This is Maha going to this room and shifting.
Things are happening.
Bad sneeze.
Maha, you are actually in what seems to be a private study. With probably the ugliest looking goblin that you've ever seen in your life. Standing by a little corner there. St. Andrea turns to you. My husband with his theatrics most likely is frightening your family now, so just allow him a moment, and when he's done, I'll send you that way. Maha, this is Burp Sneeze. Burp Sneeze, this is Maha. Burp Sneeze. Burp Sneeze.
Hi. I'm confused.
You're not confused. Maha, burp sneeze.
First sneeze.
Burp sneeze. Burp.
Burp.
Burp sneeze.
Why burp sneeze? Silly question. Obviously, Maha is perfectly disguised right now as Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Notice lots of people seem to know that. But is there any drow here?
Are you asking, or what are you?
Yeah, these robes don't really fit very well, so Maha might drop my amazing disguise, but only if it's safe to.
Are you asking, San Andre? What are you asking exactly?
Oh, I'm asking St. Andre if they're drow here.
Where would you get that from?
Oh. Maha looks very surprised by this. So yeah, I got Maha got wind that maybe there were Il Azul artificers here.
Who told you that?
Someone who lies a lot.
She knows exactly who it is now. You gave it away.
Son of a bitch!
You see that Saint Andre just is there with her hands. You asked me a question before about the saints, yes?
Oh, yes. Maha's very curious. Maha has a friend who's also a saint.
Do you?
Mhm.
What is this person's name?
Maha will preface and say, not very good friends, just business friends. Saint Montgomery. Maha watches very intently for her reaction.
One of our members.
Members.
The saints are a group of archaeologists, explorers, information gatherers, led by the strongest women of the continent.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. What? Saint just means member?
I'm sorry?
Saint means you are a member?
Well, to become a saint, you have to go through the process.
Ooh.
But that's
Mm.
a whole different story.
Well,
But now that I've told you the information, I have to kill you.
please don't.
We're not hard to find.
Mm. Many of you?
I couldn't answer that.
Hmm. Well, are there any artificers in the
Perhaps you will
Saints?
slowly get into Saint Andrea's lap and lay on it like a dog.
Aww.
This is disturbing.
What are you talking about? It's adorable.
You see, she gently goes and passes her fingers on his head. He's suffered. Not anymore. Because he's mommy's baby. Yes. Perhaps yes.
That's the only safe.
Maha's like, I guess this is a pet.
Oh, maybe.
Oh man, he's had some traumatic shit happen to him then.
Maha's gonna look around as we're like at the study as we're talking and she's petting.
You look like you want to answer another question. You get one more before I teleport you out.
Did you answer it? Maybe I didn't hear you.
What was the other question?
The question was, are there artificers in the Saints?
Of course.
Oh. Hmm.
What do you ask?
Hmm.
If you answer that, I can go and offer you 2 answers before I let you go.
Oh.
Every bit of information has to be paid with a price. We will go
Damn
with
it.
information. If you've dealt with St. Montgomery, you've dealt with this before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ma's like, overall, the Saint Andre seemed like a pretty cool gal. Like, she seemed like trustworthy.
You can roll inside if you like. So you kind of pick up on a vibe check.
Yeah, vibe check. That's what I
Sure.
would like to do.
Hi.
14.
I'm sure.
She has not shown you any type of aggressiveness, and she has this terrifyingly beaten and scarred goblin in her hands, which seems to adore her.
Mm. So since she said there's no drow, Maha is going to drop disguise self and become their cat self in these shiny nice robes.
Yay!
You see?
Yay.
Why should you have to hide yourself? What are you afraid of?
Oh, many things. Maha is probably afraid of more things than not afraid of things.
So we should
Fear keeps you alive.
extremely dangerous drow artificers inside of our castle for
Maha does not want to associate with Il Azul, but Maha does want to support Maha's friend Wilbur in all of their dangerous activities.
That's not what I asked you, Maha.
Hmm?
What exactly would we need them for? These drow artificers from Il Azul.
That's what Maha came to find out.
Your information is a little bit spotty. You do well in checking it again. Something got lost in translation.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Maha wants to have more friends in Windsor rather than enemies. Does Saint Andre have any friends?
Are you close friends with anyone?
Wilbur, Rory, Lucy, Ronan, kind of Boam. Those are my close.
Kind of
Kind of. Boam is sometimes not best friend. Sometimes Boam is not a very good friend.
Volm has no friends. But I know what you mean. Anyways, I've enjoyed our talk, and I've enjoyed taking time to speak with you. But I think we need to keep going. It's difficult to keep my husband waiting. He becomes louder. He's been screaming in my ear for the past minute or two. Well, not screaming in the normal voice he talks.
Maha nods. Maha's gonna look at her before we go and ask, so this is first time you've heard of this, then, of Drow here? Of, probably Drow being in Windsor?
No, we get rumors like that often, and not to say that that hasn't happened.
Maha nods. Thank you for honesty. Maha will meet with honesty.
You see her open up her hand, and a dimension door appears behind you. You can see Saint Lord Windsor on the other side. Please, before he keeps on.
Maha is going to bow very low. Thank you for not restraining me. And Maha is going to slip out of the cuffs and hand them to her. And walks to the door.
Love it.
And puts it away for us, and bye, Maha.
Bye. And Maha follows through the door.
You see Maha go and pop her way into the room now. Woo!
Ah, burp sneeze.
There we are.
That's crab apples.
Maha's
Oh,
gonna.
that's right, crab apples. Wait, where's Maha?
Is this me?
Right there.
Right here?
Oh, right there. I didn't even see you blended in so well.
Oh, yes.
It's even better
Perfect
disguise.
disguise as a black cat.
You see that Baltus actually sends his hand up to you, Rory. Please allow Baltus to go and hold the creature inside of its containment unit for now. Until you'll.
I hold it up for him.
Thank you.
Oh. Whoa.
Then you see Maha. He picks up the decimal and he places it inside of its body, and it closes his chest up.
Whoa.
Wonderful work, Baltus number 5.
Oh. I point at Boltus number 5, like containing the thing. It's a gift. We got a number, a decimal as a gift.
Yes.
It's a terrible gift.
Yes.
Does it
It's
hurt? Does it
It's
hurt
an
when it's in your
untrackable gift.
stomach?
Say again?
Does it hurt when it's in your stomach?
No.
Oh.
Baltus does not feel pain.
Oh. Scary. Okay. Cool.
You see, as the artificers start to get a little bit closer to the whole group, since you guys are probably the first friends and family that have been allowed this far into the sanctum. Wilbur, you see Sussex walk up beside you. Impressive. You passed your second test.
Top left.
There you go. Sorry, map. There you go.
Congratulations, Wilbur. I was cheering for you.
Yeah, just kind of like, and at kind
Wilbur's very
of
humble.
at Sussex, like doing the through the corner of the mouth, surprised.
A little bit. Lord Windsor likes you.
Yeah.
He respects what you bring. So. It does make you special. Don't forget that.
I'm one of over a dozen siblings. I know.
He goes to go turn to you, and there's a flash of anger in his eyes, and he stops. Why do I allow someone as lowly as you to come bother me is beyond me. Maybe it's because you're one of my people. I think that's it. I think it's because I look at you and I see what I could have become if I had parents that didn't love me.
Maybe it just takes you a while to learn things. It's alright, we all have our faults.
I want you to know that if I could, I'd kill you.
Oh,
Just
Maha's
fucking-
trying to be quiet.
At that, get in line.
He starts to go walk off. Oh, and I know he told you about the boy, or girl, or whatever it called itself. And that's fine. Don't fill his head up with things you can't do. That is the one thing I'll ask of you. It hurts him to see his child like that.
And, Windsor's kind of out of earshot, right?
Yeah.
Wilbur kind of drops it for a second, just actually goes, for once we agree.
He says, stop. What?
And he, just kind of looks at him, looks around. You haven't figured it out. They haven't figured it out. Tall order.
His face defeat is brutal. I've been an arch participant here for 15 years. I've known the child. I was present for their birth. You don't stomp wild magic. That's not how it goes. I don't think Lord Winter understands that. Please don't get his hopes up if you can't help. My lord is strange, and he is peculiar in many ways. He is no saint, but he is a decent man. He's done well for these people here.
I will only do what I can. I'm not going to promise more.
As you say that, Windsor comes up to all of you, and you see everyone, the participants start to walk up all around you, poking and prodding and asking questions and laughing and carrying on. They all seem to be a pretty amicable bunch. They don't really, they all kind of shaking hands and kissing babies.
What's Refficule doing? Is he really enjoying this a lot?
Oh, he's allowing he's allowing Saint Grantchester to rub all over his face. Yeah. Got that scar when I was 12. Got this scar when I was 15. And you just see she's smiling. Oh.
Oh, yes.
You see Windsor walk up to you, Wilburn, and with Sussex. Oh, I knew the both of you would carry on swell. I'm glad to see it. It's important to me that you both do. I realize that the Furblog seems to have a je ne sais quoi when it comes to artists together. Something special, you know? Sussex doesn't say a word.
Yeah, I don't either. I just let Windsor kind of ramble.
What's wrong? It's not like if you found out I was some type of evil archlord duke, hiding some type of weapon of mass destruction inside of his castle, using slaves to go and mine materials so I could go and build constructs to go and sell them to the highest bidder to slowly go and try to take over the world in its entirety or anything like that.
He just unveiled his master plan.
That's not the first time you said that, is it?
It's not. It's not. My wife says I'm like a supervillain. I'm not really sure what to say.
I'm glad Maha can't hear the evil laugh.
This,
Ma's hair is just.
Like, whoa. Look
And
at
you
our
see
new
that Windsor-
friends.
he sends his hand and he gently goes and taps yours. We're going to be good friends, you and I will go. As a matter of fact, maybe all of you don't have to go. Maybe you don't have to adventure. Maybe you can stay here. Pregnant sister. A marching party that has been through so much. Be placed on retainer. Be safe. Well fed. Well paid. How different life could be. No more random adventuring. Studying, practicing knowledge. Enriching the world step by step. Could you imagine? I'm sorry
could.
that your sister's upset with me. You could.
Like, I could. But. See. The discovery's out there.
What if I told you it was here? What if I told you that I am in possession of one of the rarest artifacts in the world? What if I told you I need your help to open it? And it's right here in the knot, safe and sound.
What exactly is it?
I don't know. But it cost a little arm and a leg to get it.
Oh
We
my.
took it from deep, deep inside the depths of the Underdark, right underneath the noses of the mindful Citadel. Ours. Not even Ilasul knows of its existence. What if I told you that we found something so peculiar that I don't even know what it is? I can't even get it out of its protective circle.
Wilbur's kind of side-eyeing Sussex to see what the hell, what his body language is and all that stuff.
He's tight as a frog's ass.
That's tight?
Mm-hmm.
Question mark?
Yes.
Water tight, like a frog's ass.
No water gets in, so.
Oh.
Quick roll. History. I'm trying to remember a particular part of Mind Flayers.
Sure. And what are you trying to remember?
I'm trying to remember how Mind Flayers make other Mind Flayers.
Please.
Wait. Are we all? Can we all hear this?
You know what? I'll have Rory and Maha roll a perception, and Johnny get your history. Guess fuck it. Roll, bitch. Maha, you are hearing some of this, yes. Rory too.
My rolls.
Might want to check your sundial, Daniel.
Oh, Johnny. No worries, Johnny. With that 10, you know you read it someplace, or maybe you heard it, but it's just not coming to mind at the moment. But you know for a fact that someone's mentioned this to you.
Mind flayers.
And as he does that, he opens up his hands and he shows you an image, an orb, yay big, floating amongst energy. I believe it to be some type of magical barrier, a portable one. I can't open it. We've been trying for almost a year now. This is why you're here. Besides from the other thing we spoke about. This is what I brought this group of participants here for. To crack this item open. I'm so excited. Who knows? We might just bring around the end of the world.
Maha's ears perk up at all of the Mind Flayer and Underdark and Illusual things, and like, yeah.
You see the other participants not even flinching.
The
They've all heard it before.
so it's in an object. It's in a circle.
He just mentions that the object is inside of some type of protective area.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we're looking at it right now.
Just in that silent image that he has in his hands.
Is there any language decipherable?
Not with this cantrip that he's using. Nothing that you would have to go see it in person. What you're seeing right now is just kind of like a mind's eye image of what he remembers it to look like.
Darn it. Okay.
But on that note, we do have a player that needs to go and get them to sleep and all that good stuff. And I was hoping to go and get us to the item today, but that is all right. I'm glad that all of you were able to go and be here to go and see Lord Windsor's weirdness. By the way, I just looked at the chat, and yes, Windsor's flirting with everyone. No one is safe in this castle. He's chaotic. He's chaotic whore.
I actually really like Windsor. I think he's funny.
Oh, do you?
I was like, when I saw that picture, I was like, ah, he's gonna be an asshole.
Oh
It's
no!
actually Lord Sussex.
He's gonna be
Are you
Yeah.
are you like me that you like asshole characters?
Me,
Yeah.
yes.
But for what it is, Windsor's just odd. He's a very, very odd man, or creature, whatever you want to go and call him.
And so you kept saying reptilian. Is he not? So does he? He's got the red dragon blood in him.
That's what he says, anyways.
Does he kind of just look like a human with like vaguely?
He looks
Reptilian
even with
features.
in certain lighting and things like that. You can definitely tell that some of his features are very reptilian.
That's super creepy.
Yes. So, all of you, thank you for seeing all of us and seeing me in my lovely new turtleneck and
In my wonderful Hawaiian shirt.
yeah.
Wow, we're like opposite ends of
But
clothing.
wanted to go and say thank you to everyone for stopping by and again having us have a whole bunch more viewers than we had last time too. I don't know where the hell all you guys came from all of a sudden.
Oh, I've
And
been plugging
last-
this on social media everywhere. We've all been plugging this like crazy.
Forgive me, guys. My social media presence is usually very private, and so I haven't really had a chance to kind of go out there into the big old world just yet. But I am around, and if any of you just so happen to go and see me on my Instagram and stuff like that, you might be able to go and add me or something. I warn you, I post a lot of things about my cat. It's,
And it's wonderful.
but thank you for stopping by with us. Thank you for being a part of this weirdness again. Thank you for taking a look at our Patreon, and thank you for giving us a chance to start doing these nice fun things of shirts and stickers and keeping players here with us and being able to go and do this in a consistent type way. Thank you for allowing us to enjoy this with you. Next week I will not be here, but just as a reminder, I will be in Florida walking my sister down the aisle since she's getting married to her girlfriend, and I'm very excited about that. Yep. So we won't be playing that day. Now the players might come on and just to go and talk to you guys, and that's cool if they do, but I won't be here. But which you guys feel free to. You know, I don't see why not.
Like a campfire session.
Hey, just kind of shooting the shit with each other. That'd be kind of fun. But who knows? Because you do have your own wing of Winter Castles just to kind of sit in and talk shit to. So I'm not against it.
And Maha managed to almost wander out immediately.
Yep. So also we are slowly finding names of the artists of every single item that we used and things like that. And if you just so happen to know the name of an artist of any of the little pins that we use, anything like that, feel free to let us know, and we will make sure that they are credited 150%. That's not an if, that's not a but. The maps are also, you know, if you ever see something that's like, hey, I think that belongs to this thing, let us know. We want people to go and know about their art. We want them to go and know what they're doing, because support your local artists. It's super duper
definitely.
And feel free to send me coffee. I would also like pictures of all of you, so that I can put them on my wall and think horrible, nasty things about you.
There's a place in the Discord to post pictures of your pets and pictures of you.
Oh yeah, our Discord's been updated.
Oh yeah.
Oh, meet our pets. I see.
The ladies have been hard at work.
Shit. This is what I'm talking about. I don't fucking know what the hell's going on.
Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Hey.
Well, so we're gonna start back up the week after next.
Yes, we will be back on February 4th.
Cool. Sounds good.
And for all of you who don't have a Valentine's Day on February 14th, please feel free to go and send me cards and let me know how much you love me and how much you want me, because I love you and want you as well. It's terrible. I don't know you personally, but I don't care.
We could know you personally.
I mean, this is when we get our first strike against us.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that man? Anyways, I'm just letting all of you know I'm not Matt Mercer. I don't have that kindness in my heart to not go and be a dirty fuck. So yeah, don't ever go and think that I am. It's good for both of us. But have an excellent night. Thank you all for coming to come see us, and thank you for sharing this time with us. We'll see you all soon.
Bye. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. And